Yeah, then I work in American Red Cross. A great job, I loved it, but the way my mind works, I like challenges, and that was very structured job. Like I knew every day what I will be doing. So I got little like, I need to do something. Maybe research is something which will make me, happy, and then it will give me challenges. So then I moved to University of Miami in Diabetes Research Institute, and I worked there for 16 years. We did we developed a lot of protocols and clinical trials focused on type 1 diabetes. Then almost and I learned so much there, and that's where basically I started my research career. And when I started research, I felt that this is something really nice. Yes, when you're a physician, you are treating people, but you need scientists who are coming up with these treatments, who are doing this research, understanding how human body works, understanding how these cells work, how vaccine and drugs work. So I really liked it, and then 7 years ago, within the University of Miami, I moved to, for a better opportunity, I moved to Interdisciplinary Stem Cell Institute, which is a platform where University of Miami provides assistance to all of the researchers. So basically my job there is that if you are a researcher and you have an idea, you come to me and you say, Aisha, I want to develop that, help me. So I will show you the whole path. Now after COVID, a lot of people have quite a lot of knowledge on how these FDA approvals work, what a drug company or a vaccine company needs to do to go through the process. So this is I do basic science for these people, and then I test their therapy or technology on animals. I help them testing on animals or preclinical work, and then we take that information to regulatory agency here in United States, which is Food and Drug Administration, and go through the whole process of getting approvals. And there are many phases of these trials. You have to do phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 trial before a therapy or a or a device can be actual treatment or approved. So this is what I do, and that's this job has given me a lot of opportunity. I travel a lot. I go to different places, and I give people lecture and give education and training that how we do it here in the United States and how they can improve upon. And I have.
So when you say you travel to other universities in other countries to explain to them, or other medical institutions? What sort of facilities do you go to in foreign countries to share your experience and knowledge?
Yes, so it's all of the above,
Okay.
everything you mentioned. Universities mainly, because we are universities, so our collaboration.
So you would go on behalf of the University of Miami
University
to other
of Miami.
international universities to share this whole scientific experience.
Right, and also companies, a lot of biotech companies in countries like Singapore and China, Taiwan. So they invite us, and sometimes they want us to assess their operations or how their trials or research work is, and sometimes they ask us to give lectures for training purposes. So it's and some are just I have gone to Pakistan also for my collaboration, where I give lecture and I train people to do what I do here. So that's very I really like that. And this is some are collaborations of universities, some are organizations, some are just companies. So this is
very deep. That's very deep. So tell us a little bit about your doctorate. Everybody, when we say it's doctor, I mean, most of the times people are aware of the regular field that someone will have a PhD in medicine. and maybe something to do with history and geography and whatever. But what area do you have your doctorate in?
So my career and my academic background is it's not very conventional.
I know, that's why I'm asking you. It's not the regular doctorate.
Yeah,
People don't get it in that.
I did things, I think, in reverse. So when I moved here, I had a bachelor's degree in biochemistry, and I worked for many years. I did not go back to school because I had responsibilities and I needed a job more than going back to school. And then after I was working in University of Miami, I realized that now I think I should try to. I have two girls, so they were a little big, and then I said, I think I can study now. So I did MBA first, and I really like it. I forgot to mention it to you that I own two companies of my own, so I have that business
So we need to know the companies. What companies you have?
Yeah, so I have that business mind. So I said, and I loved it. But my field is research, so then I said, I should probably, and then I did and waited a few years, and then go back to finish my school, and that is in healthcare administration and public health. So it's just like, usually people, and then I did a lot of research related to my PhD. So it's just a little different than how usually people do. They do their school and then they work. And
so on a natural field, what would we say you have your PhD in?
It is in public health.
Public health. And you had mentioned something else before we came on the show. Public health and something else.
Epidemiology.
Epidemiology.